Good morning, everyone. Let's complete exercise 10.2. We are starting from the question number 7. In the question number 7, we are given that PQR is an isosceles right triangle. Isosceles means two of the sides are equal, and right triangle means one angle is of 90 degree. First, understand the meaning of this type of triangle. It is isosceles right triangle, means one angle is 90 degree, and it is right angle is one of the angle is 90 degree, and isosceles means two of the sides are equal. In a right angle triangle, if two sides are equal, if the triangle is isosceles, it means always the base and the height will be equal, because hypotenuse is always the longest side. It can never be equal to base or height. It can be scalene right angle, it can be isosceles right triangle, but it can never be equilateral right triangle. So we are given that base and the height are same. The name of the triangle is PQR, and it is specially mentioned in the question that right angled at Q. That means the point Q will be here only where the right angle is made. You cannot keep anywhere else the point Q. P and R can be here or here also. Now, since it is a right angle triangle, we will use Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is height square plus base square. Hypotenuse, as we are not given the measures of the sides, so we will write the name of the side. Hypotenuse is PR. The PR square is height PQ square and base QR square. As in the question we are said that PQR is an isosceles triangle, so base and the height are same. So in the place of base I can write height, or at the place of height I can write base, because PQ equal to QR. Here it is PQ square. At the place of QR, I can write PQ, because PQ and QR are equal. It is given in the question. You have to mention the reason for that. Because PQ equal to QR. If you will not mention the reason here, आपका 1 mark cancel हो सकता है. So PR square is equal to addition of these two will be PQ, 2PQ square. That's what we have to prove in the question, that PR square is equal to 2PQ square. This is very important question. Now the question number 8. Question number 8 is, the sides of the triangle are of the length 6 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter and 7.5 centimeter. Is it a right triangle? Means we have to prove the Pythagoras theorem. If the theorem will be satisfied, then we will write that yes, it is a right triangle. We are given the sides 6 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter and 7.5 centimeters. So use the Pythagoras theorem. The longest side is 7.5, that will be hypotenuse. Height 6, base 4.5. 7.5 square will be 56.25. 7.5 multiply 7.5. 6 square is 36, and 4.5 square means 4.5 multiply 4.5. That will be 20.25. Now the addition of these two numbers, 36 is a whole number and 20.25 is a decimal number. So how you have to keep the numbers, see there carefully. 56.25 is equal to 56.25, means Pythagoras theorem is satisfied. We will write yes, we can form, no, yes, it is a right angle triangle. Yes, it is a right angled triangle. After that, we are asked in the same question that if yes, then find the measure of the hypotenuse. Then we will write here that hypotenuse is equal to 7.5 centimeter. There are two answers asked in the question. Question number 9. The length and the breadth of a rectangle are 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. Now, rectangle is a figure, is a polygon made up of 4 line segments in which opposite sides are equal and each angle is of 90 degree. We have to find the length of the diagonals of a rectangle. This is the diagonal of the rectangle. Now, this diagonal has divided this rectangle into right angle triangles. For this right angle triangle, this is the base, this is the height, and this is the hypotenuse. This is the diagonal for the rectangle, but hypotenuse for the right angle triangle. We are given the length and the breadth of the rectangle as 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So, as it is a right angle triangle, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Height square plus base square. Hypotenuse we have to find out. The height is 6 centimeter. Base is 8 centimeter. We will do the addition. Addition is 100 and we know that 100 is the square of 10. Squares will be cancelled and the length of hypotenuse is 10 centimeter. That was the length of hypotenuse, but we are asked that find the length of the diagonals. Now it is the same hypotenuse is a diagonal for the rectangle. In a rectangle there are 2 diagonals and length of both the diagonals are always same. So our answer is length of diagonals is 10 centimeter each, because the length, both the diagonals in a rectangle are of equal length. Question number 10. In the question number 10, there is some error in the question. Please make this change. The square of diagonal of a square is 72 centimeter. You have to write this word square. You have to write this word square. Find side of the square. Here this word square means the power 2, that square, and this word square means a 4-sided figure whose all sides are equal. Let's start this question. It is a square. We are not given the side of the square. Let's take it as x. All the sides of square are equal and all the angles of square are of 90 degree. This is the diagonal of the square. Again same, it is a right angle triangle. Now we are given that the square of this diagonal is 72 centimeters. So we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is base square plus height square. Hypotenuse we are not given. No, the value of the square of hypotenuse means hypotenuse power 2. For this whole I have to write 72. That 72 centimeter is the square of the diagonal. Square of the diagonal. If I will do 72 then square, that will be wrong. So the value of this complete thing, hypotenuse square, is 72 and the base is x and the height is also x because all sides are equal in a square. Now 72 is 2x square. 2 will come left side and it will divide 72. It will be 36. Now we know that 36 is the square of 6. Squares will be cancelled and the value of x is 6 centimeter. Means the side of this square is 6 centimeters. Question number 11. Two poles 8 centimeter and 38 meter and 13 meter high are standing 12 meter apart. These are the two poles. One is 8 meter high and one is 13 meter high. 13 meter. They are standing 12 meter apart. That is 12 meter apart. 8 meter and 13 meter. These are the lengths of the two poles. We have to tell the distance between their tops. The height of this pole, the top of this pole is this one and the top of this pole is this one. We have to tell this much. We have to tell the distance between their tops. Now it is 12 meter. So that distance will always be 12 meter. That distance will also be 12 meter. Now this complete height was 13 meter. That height of the pole is 8. So till here it is 8 meter. So this we can find by subtracting 8 from 13. 13 minus 8, that will be 5 meter. That 13 meter is the total length of the pole. Now this is a right angle triangle. Using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is base square plus height square. Hypotenuse is this much, that is the distance between their tops. That we have to find out, so it will remain same. The height is this much height only this height, because this is a right angle triangle. That is 5 meter and the base is 12 meter. So hypotenuse square is 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144. So total is 169. And we know 169 is the square of 13. So these two squares will be cancelled. Hypotenuse will be 13 meter. So the distance between tops of the poles is 13 meter. That distance is 13 meter. Question number 12. Ravi walks 24 kilometers towards east and then 7 kilometers towards north. The questions of directions we had done in class 6. So first of all, we will draw the directions. This direction is called east. This is called north, south and west. There is a boy Ravi who walks 24 kilometers towards east. This is always the starting point. Ravi has started from this point and walks 24 kilometers towards east. So this is 24 kilometers. After reaching this point, he has covered 7 kilometers towards north. That will be 7 kilometers towards north. Here he has reached after covering these two distances. We have to tell the distance between the starting point, means this point, and the final position. So this is the final position and this is the starting point. Means in this right angle triangle we have to tell the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is base square plus height square. Base is 24, this one, and height is 7 square. 24 square is 576, 7 square is 49. After addition we have got 625. Now 625 is the square of 25. These two squares will be cancelled and hypotenuse will be 25. That is the distance between the starting point and the final position. This is the answer. That's all for the exercise 10.2. Thank you.